Welcome to the Transitions Daily podcast. Transitions Daily is an online recovery group that offers a daily distribution of popular recovery resources accompanied by a secret Facebook group for discussion. We hope you enjoy today's readings.
This is Transitions Daily for October 13th, read by Cindy L. from Fort Worth, Texas. AA thoughts for the day. Acceptance. And acceptance is the answer to all my problems today. When I am disturbed, it is because I find some person, place, thing, situation, some fact of my life unacceptable to me. And I can find no serenity until I accept that person, place, thing, or situation as being exactly the way it is supposed to be at this moment. Nothing, absolutely nothing, happens in God's world by mistake. Until I could accept my alcoholism, I could not stay sober. Unless I accept life completely on life's terms, I cannot be happy. I need to concentrate not so much on what needs to be changed in the world as on what needs to be changed in me and my attitudes. Alcoholics Anonymous, 4th edition, page 417. Thought to consider. Acceptance is not submission. It is acknowledgement of the facts of a situation, then deciding what you're going to do about it. Acronyms. Fear. Forget everything and run. Just for today, all you will need from a vision for you. Thus we grow, and so can you, though you be but one man with this book in your hand. We believe and hope it contains all you will need to begin. We know what you are thinking. You are saying to yourself, I'm jittery and alone. I couldn't do that. But you can. You forget that you have just now tapped a source of power much greater than yourself. To duplicate, with such backing, what we have accomplished is only a matter of willingness, patience, and labor. Alcoholics Anonymous, pages 162 to 163. Daily Reflections. Unremitting Inventories. Continue to watch for selfishness, dishonesty, resentment, and fear. When these crop up, we ask God at once to remove them. We discuss them with someone immediately and make amends quickly if we have harmed anyone. Then we resolutely turn our thoughts to someone we can help. Alcoholics Anonymous, page 84. The immediate admission of wrong thoughts or actions is a tough task for most human beings. But for recovering alcoholics like me, it is difficult because of my propensity toward ego, fear, and pride. The freedom the AA program offers me becomes more abundant when, through unremitting inventories of myself, I admit, acknowledge, and accept responsibility for my wrongdoing. It is possible then for me to grow into a deeper and better understanding of humility. My willingness to admit when the fault is mine facilitates the progression of my growth and helps me to become more understanding and helpful to others. As Bill sees it, mastering resentments. We began to see that the world and its people had really dominated us. Under that unhappy condition, the wrongdoing of others, fancied or real, had power to actually kill us because we could be driven back to drink through resentment. We saw that these resentments must be mastered, but how? We could not wish them away. This was our course. We realized that the people who wronged us were perhaps spiritually sick. So we asked God to help us show them the same tolerance, pity, and patience that we would cheerfully grant a sick friend. Today we avoid retaliation or argument. We cannot treat sick people that way. If we do, we destroy our chance of being helpful. We cannot be helpful to all people, but at least God will show us how to take a kindly and tolerant view of each and everyone. Alcoholics Anonymous, pages 66 to 67. Big Book quote. We have ceased fighting anything or anyone, even alcohol. Alcoholics Anonymous, 4th edition, Into Action, page 84. 24 hours a day. AA thought for the day. AA work is 100% voluntary. It depends on each and every one of our members to volunteer to do his or her share. Newcomers can sit on the sidelines until they have gotten over their nervousness and confusion. They have a right to be helped by all until they can stand on their own feet. But the time inevitably comes when they have to speak up and volunteer to do their share in meetings and in 12-step work. Until that time comes, they are not a vital part of AA. They are only in the process of being assimilated. Has my time come to volunteer? Meditation for the day. God's kingdom on earth is growing slowly, like a seed in the ground. In the growth of his kingdom, there is always progress among the few who are out ahead of the crowd. Keep striving for something better, and there can be no stagnation in your life. Eternal life, abundant life is yours for the seeking. Do not misspend time over past failures. Count the lessons learned from failures as rungs upon the ladder of progress. Press onward toward the goal. Prayer for the day. I pray that I may be willing to grow. I pray that I may keep stepping on the rungs of the ladder of life. Hazelden Foundation, P.O. Box 176, Center City, Minnesota, 55012. I am Cindy, and I am an alcoholic.
We hope you enjoyed today's readings. You can also receive Transitions Daily via email and discuss today's readings in our secret Facebook group. So for more information, go to dailyaaemails.com today.
Other than the 24 hours a day reading, unless otherwise specified, all quotes copyright Alcoholics Anonymous World Services, Inc., 1952, 1957, 1967, 1973, 1975, 1976, 1980, 1981, 1984, 1985, 1988, 1990, or 2001.